What do you want?
What's going on, bitch?
Why do you think it's okay to call me a bitch?
Because we doing the trap record right now. When we doing the 90s boom bap shit, you baby girl. But we doing the trap record right now, so right now you bitch. Now what's going on, bitch?
You know what's going on? Our rent is due. Are you gonna contribute any money this week?
Alright, man. Now you about to make me mad. Yo, hold up, man. Shane, turn my auto-tune off. Yo, now you gotta start bringing up money. I told you the money's gonna come when this record drops, alright? I'm gonna play something for you real quick, okay? I wanna show you how much people are vibing with this shit. I told you this fucking trap record's gonna take off. Listen to some of the accolades. I want you to listen to this shit. Listen to some of the fucking accolades I've been getting on this record.
Nigga, pick up the fucking
Oh shit. Not that one. This shit.
Yo, what up, man? You ain't got no room on that track for me to hop on that bitch? Let me get on that bitch. That's sauce.
You hear that shit?
Not barbecue sauce.
Uh-huh.
Not motherfucking soy sauce.
Not soy sauce?
Sweet and sour sauce. But that Louisiana hot sauce, you heard me? That shit filthy, man.
Right.
What's up, man? Let me hop on that bitch,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Let me get on that bitch, man.
Alright, you hear that shit? People wanna hop on that shit, okay? It's fucking Louisiana hot sauce.
I think we should just see other people.
Yeah, of course you do, cause you're a bitch. A bitch wanna see other people cause she a bitch.
Attention. Lockdown.
It's just something for you to dance to, something for strippers to make their money to.
Yeah. Young Cable, Megan Lockwood on the boot.
Pussy bitch.
Let's get it and do it like we always do it.
Yeah.
500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close.
I'm all on yen for the money and hoes remain close. Got a bitty wearing similar clothes, a bit close.
And the sacks on deck.
Damn right, put a track on flex in the flashing lights. Now get gone if you ain't on my level. I'm in the beast mood, second and better with elements up on the beat. 2K-Vo.
Wavo.
Now I'm in the place, so give me the record, the secondary to a bass flow. Time's going to waste, I waste nothing to hit the blunt one time and rhyme to say something in the booth. You can never forget this kind of wordplay. Running 100 miles of music in my birthplace. I do this all day in the worst way. Y'all don't know rap tunes, you trap curse. May a hearse may carry you off for what we first play. I shouldn't have said nothing in the first place.
500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll. Yeah, when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll.
It's a passion project, love letter to fools with the passive nonsense. Rough metal and tunes ain't a taxing process. I've done it all, I might even do classic rock next. Now let the lockdown commence, I've been a mixed bag. Living off what I'm given, the vision of a whiplash. I've been past them saying I can't do it. Damn it, I've been mad because you play bad music. They only listen if I hit them with a diss track. They only dig it when I hit them with a bitch slap. Well alright, I quit rap, but I'ma have a few last words before I get all my shit packed. I've been a reason to believe in the grind. I'm on the come up now without that come up line. I run up live and give it to the crowd and I bounce back. Brilliant minds don't even count that. Similar vibes, I wanna shout back. Here's another story of an outcast nobody could outlast. K-Bo.
Wavo.
Now I'm in the place, so give me the record, the secondary to a bass flow.
500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll, the bankroll when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll. Yeah, when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. Yeah, when the bank close. 500 in the bank, 1200 in the bankroll.
Attention. Lockdown.
And it's like nothing's ever good enough for Cavo. No, I wouldn't say so. Another whack rap tune, no. Another skank hoe. Another reason to wish I was somewhere different. A prime in a different state, that's the state of a mental prison. I'm a man of many talents, I'm balancing what I lived with. And if I could have just seen more, no. Would I have been? Shit. Could I have lived like, whoa. Could I have did this? Yo, it's just a fantasy. Am I the man I always planned to be, or am I different? Did I drift off course? A different vision from the stripped down source. I'll be around just like the single, still I mingle with a similar crowd. I'm still single, still fucking with a singular sound. If I had stayed in Harrisburg, was still a man of his word, was still the man with the plan if the plan wasn't as absurd. If I was posted in Philly jotting down choruses, if I was Mike Kunda and fake scrapping with Tommy Morrison, or is keeping up with a job still better. I visualize a life spent vibing in Rockville Center, mobbing through 88 Rockaway with Dave in his prime. Would I have still been me without being a slave to the times? I see the boroughs through different decades with me strolling the block with a radio on my shoulder. I sure would have claimed a spot to see the 70s could have been time to show out, a blowout, and Pops could have showed me how Italians grow a fro out. I'm looking for some weed that wouldn't make me hallucinate, and people my age who could say they have similar music taste. Like if time could be maneuvered, distance wasn't an object, I'd get the fuck from viruses, poverty, war, and bomb threats. The simple times are culture destinations that exist now. I've said everything I could say about living in a shit town. I spent a couple days in Coram, I spent a couple years isolated to web pages and forums. I worked a job in Deer Park, 5 minutes from Babylon. Blind rhythm for live shows, writtens and catalogs. I've been stranded in downtown, was different from uptown. Dumped girls who I make a better living than. What's up now? Whack rappers hear the warning shot and duck down. Darker than whiter rappers circulating their stuff around. I could have been around before technology existed, making moves like Rudy Ray Moore, proving the kid is gifted. If I wasn't who I am, who would I be? Would have I lived to see the world's a ball of confusion? Life is a greater mystery. I should have been in LA, knocking on doors with scripts out. Conditioned myself to hit auditions and never bitch out. I could have been from Jersey, grew up in South Norwalk. Never been to Savin Rock as a kid or hit the boardwalk. If I grew up in Italy where they pronounce my name wrong, I might have never been a dude with vision who could make songs. It's true, it could have been. Anything could have been. And it's like nothing's ever good enough for Cavo. No, I wouldn't say so. Another whack rap tune, no. Another skanko. Another reason to wish I was somewhere different. A prime in a different state, that's a state of a mental prison. I'm a man of many talents, I'm balancing what I lived with. And if I could have just seen more, no. Would I have been shit? Could I have lived like, whoa? Could I have did this? Yo, it's just a fantasy. Am I the man I always planned to be, or am I different than I thought? Maybe, maybe not. Hey yo, Chris, you seeing what I'm seeing?
I sure do, cutie. 3 o'clock. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, hang by the bar for a minute. Don't let nobody take our spot. I'm gonna go holler at her real quick.
Oh, you're funny. What are you talking about?
What's funny, Chris?
The fact that I'm about to go talk to her, and you think you're about to go talk to her.
Cause I just said I'm going to talk to her. Stay by the bar and hold our seat.
You know how I get down, bro. I'm not trying to hear
I don't really give a fuck how you get down. I
Kevin,
just said I'm going to talk to her.
Listen, little man, relax.
I'm going to talk to her right
relax,
now.
Relax, bro.
Nah, fuck that shit. I'm going to talk to her. Hey, hold on, man. Look, I ain't sure if you got a reason to flex. She ain't looking for something more than what I already possess. She ain't the type to want a big dude. I'm on my Tom Cruise shit. Besides, the fellas invited her. Go and find a new bitch.
Shut your little ass up. What is it that you possess? A couple roids in your ass. Think it help you with sex, but I digress. I don't care when people come from my head. I bet she love a big nigga if she came to my bed.
What you think this is? No competition, bro. That's not how you impress a hoe. I might be on my game when I bang on a gang of Trembolone, but that won't get you harder. Talking shit won't get you farther. You're a big dude, but you're in bad shape. I'm Jack Carter.
Out of shape, but still big. I don't even gotta try. Plus, I make good money. I don't even gotta lie. You can have that little shorty if you want her that bad. Now I'm lying about a snatcher just to make your ass mad.
When's the last time you even approached a bitch? Go and admit you tried. After she claims she got a boyfriend, I'm fully equipped to slide. I think you're flattering yourself a bit, so pump the brakes and park it. You'd only be in her house if she spilled some shit on her carpet.
Yeah, you ain't blue-faced, you ain't sliding into nothing. You give me a couple drinks and I'ma really get the fucking no discussion. Man, I don't even know why we talking. If you really like that, then you should probably get the walk.
Hey look, we're talking cause you invited me out to this dive bar, and soon as you see a woman, you're turning into a tryhard. Now I ain't trying to show you up, but girls like that I'm known to fuck, so step aside and let me do my bit after I toast the blunt.
Yeah, okay, but all the bitches that you fuck with are basic. Try and fuck a bitch that didn't come about your basement. I know you saving hoes, I'm trying to figure where your cape went.
Now why you talking crazy?
Motherfucker, cause I'm wasted.
Then sober up and listen to me. You can run your mouth while only bagging about as many women as Nikki G, but this is light work for me and I get back time and a half. Besides, she's hardly looking at you like she's about to let you smash.
Hey boys, I noticed you looking in my direction, so I thought I'd come over and say hi.
Oh, well,
You come here often?
Shit.
Can I buy you a drink?
I already have a drink.
Alright, fuck this. I'm going home.
Yeah, at least we tried. Fuck it. I don't usually do this, but let's do it. Legendary in its own right, let me say that again. I never pretend to be something I'm not, and I'm not in the Benz. I'm not with the trends, I ain't somebody you would put on and bump, and I understand that, but I'm the man who does not give a fuck. You could take your fans back, like who would I be if I did a sleep from the mids? Escape my anxiety about being the greatest at this. How will they remember me? The question, that's the meaning of youth. I got brothers who do this, I don't even need to be in the booth. To any man who thinks he's the best, if you believe it is true, 7 years of cooking up fire and you perceive it as boof. Brotherhood is forever, like the scriptures we leave that say I was here, I was alive, I survived the times that came before yours. We carried the weight of this crooked cold world, made a name that was known to a couple thousand at best. It wasn't easy being us, we never knew we were blessed just to have done what we did, discover and fuck with the kids who did what they had to do. Pulling up 20 deep on the avenue, let money set me free from my demons, they'll be hereafter. Fool, this ain't about what you think, you can fuck with this shit or run your mouth about how we rapping. Shit on somebody's passion, from now until my final destination in the casket. I'm here to live out a story before my story is past tense. And if a rap tune put me to shame, I could take the blame. Too many folks just sleep and work and feel worthless, hurt and afraid to step outside the box and do something you never thought could be done. Feel good music, I get love. For what it's worth, we get a lifetime. When I get done, I'll bring it full circle and take us back where we came from. The pain comes from a place of being a slave, cause you know your worth has been boiled down to what's on your pay stub. Throw on a hat in my overcoat, lay out a pill for every fear you got in this world. That's an overdose.
Trying to stay optimistic, but everyone just got it twisted, cause it's clear that all they want to hear is something misogynistic. I get it, I got it, it's fine, it's time that I admit it. Can find a new school rhyme, can find in my mind. At times it's different lyrical structure, I guess it's just too much to ask. Frustrated that unacknowledged creative juice stuck up in the past. What happened to constructing the craft for relaxing and puffing grass? When love the jewels like 2 puffs and pass. Honestly, just take a good look around the ringer, cause all I see is singers and wannabe slingers. My rap maneuver past the future, stuck in the present. I get conflicted with rhymes about crimes from dudes who never lived it. I don't get it, eyebrows raised, amazing the way you shifted. Dough flipping, the coke sniffing, the game is different. And if tunes you produce got jewels of wisdom, then they remain like knowledge from truth that's within them. But yo, you a foolie, bro, mainly my focus, my dude is though. Even while grooving smoother than smoothies on the move like mobile studios. More fluent than fluids flow, out your booty hole like you drank too much juice. But with your crew the night before, creating the smoothest of grooviness, soothing yet grooviest grooves, you know. My dude, you know, yeah, insane in the way the slender cat express the cleverness of the craft. Make a mess of the track, I bet you even try to remember half of the rap. Your cranium severed, not to mention, yo, your brain still snap. It's the microphone unless it's slide while I finesse it. I'll impress your ex plus the next girl you're next to. With intellect to stretch up, but from the rhyme scheme it gleam and it shine like diamonds, yeah, forever. One.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
I like the way this one feels right here. I like the way this one bumps. This is something we could do a video for and shit.
Let's go!
Never change, cause that's just part of the game. Everything stays the same. Everything stays the same, yeah.
Young Cavo, rap's Grateful Dead. Back to take over the valley of bass heads. A couple hundred and running the rally to chase bread. With a couple bugging the function, the challenge to raise cred. And I know you might have been peeping, this floor it may never weaken. If we ain't did it with Drew, then we might have did it with Deegan. Whiter than most dudes claiming they're Puerto Rican. Flyer than post views, most view and get even. And many a times I wrote a verse like this to let it circle around the block to get a curbside diss. Try to jot it down on your folder, every word I miss. If this valley culture don't open up your third eye, bitch. I see you hooping with your ketamine, energy from the amphetamines. And anyone who ain't about bugging ain't on your pedigree. The remedy for me ain't as bumping, it's something heavenly. It ain't your kind of function, I'm sure it's bumping the center street. The center of attention and I'm loving the limelight. The vibe's right, so I get to flexing in eyesight. The rhymes might strike a chord, might fall flat. We live life confused and try to escape all that, so let's go.
Never change, cause that's just part of the game. Everything stays the same. Everything
Look, a lot of rappers wanna collab, well fine, pay my feet in. I'm wired to make hits off the bat like Negan. And fuck what these niggas speaking. Man, of course I brought the heat in. I'm Ecuadorian and Puerto Rican. I'm on parole though, so can't show those, but no those around me, and I get the soft serve like Froyo. Phone keep ringing, I got the things for the low, so the load of the ring just keep bagging like Frodo. And Los ain't never stop until the coppers come and stop him. I got the fire, but roll on me, I'll stop him and I'll drop him. And hit me up if you need it, on God it is not a problem. Cause these drugs are like these nuts, meaning I got them. I'm never falling off, I got it for just a few bucks. And niggas eating off of what I'm serving like a food truck. See, I done made the news cause I'll get your crew cut. They mad cause I'm here on top like a crew cut, nigga.
Never change, cause that's just part of the game. Everything stays the same. Everything stays the same, yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing one of those things again. So visions of innocence, the only thing I really feel when thinking back in this fashion. Laughing, I had to reminisce. Love is new to us both, as much as getting drunk and high. Can't find a time to step outside my mind, I'm always stuck inside. Enamored with this newfound feeling and fascination, giving life to a curious and perfect imagination. Anticipation with every touch, with every step we take. Slowing down every second left, don't ever let me take second place. Cause you my dose of dopamine, now we've grown to be close. It seems together we could reassemble pieces of a broken dream. Attraction established, nervous feelings revealed through body language. Trying things we ain't never did, that's supposed to be God-forsaken. Shaken from adrenaline rush and fear and desire mix. Now caught between embracing the vibe ignited or fighting this. And trust is not a given with lust and a tough decision. But love is a game the same as what they say on television, right? And you imagine me 1,000 different ways. I never thought you'd hold the ground in a town where I drift to stay. Manifestation of a dream or a pastillation sativa. I need a creative, humorous, beautiful half Latina. If love is like a drug, the way it settled inside, then I'm a classic user, never forgetting his first high. In every endeavor, most of us fail at the first try. We always gotta meet the right girl at the wrong time, no lie. Yep.
It's a good thing she turned down my advances, even though I really wasn't advancing anything. She just has one of those one-size-fits-all mindsets about guys, probably. Like, oh, yeah, well, whatever. It's just another guy who wants my pussy. Well, nobody wants your stank pussy now.
Yeah! Somebody come get this one! Somebody come get this one! Somebody come get this one! Somebody come get it! Somebody come get it!
You can't tell.
Young Cavo, man. I've been on my shit like Barry Dip. Woo! I've been on my shit like Barry. I'ma be the Barry Gibb this trio. It's Tango with Cash when I'm at it with Theo. And though I'ma be in the lead like I'm Leo, it's boys in the hood when the boys in the vehicle. Every bit of dialogue is conceivable. Every lyric be as raw and believable. Who been the best? Who got a clue about the shoes and the vest? You would lose at your best if you move with the rest, but you won't cause I'm on it. We Buddha and pest when we smoking the chronic. Get loose with the step and I boast like I'm Logic. The crew in effect with the flow and ebonics. Now you should be lamping, you should be dancing. You shouldn't be in the flop, this a mansion. I done gave these rappers too many chances. I wrote the book on this dip in the pamphlet. You couldn't keep up and pedal with this. I'ma walk in this bitch like a 76. Now I'm lost in the vibe with my remedy, bitch. I'ma talk with that jive on my 70s shit. You can tell by the way I use it. No time to talk if we ain't talking music. I'm a walking blueprint. We ain't gotta talk, just move this. You can tell by the way I do shit. This ain't for bragging rights. Truly, I ain't the one to give bad advice. It's a flick of the wrist. If you bad with dice, then everything we do probably isn't a classic, right? I mean, I get up under the lights in front of the crowd and I can see you wanna be like the wanna be sound and say you didn't fuck with me then, you're loving me now. I used to be like every other junkie stuck in the town and I feel that, but there's layers to peel back. We ain't never been seen in a real trap, and you wouldn't book time in the stew to brag if you got popped with a steel cap. So I'm telling you why, though I'm one of you. Most local people don't fuck with the stuff you do. They hear the same type of verse from 100 dudes claiming they'll put up their hands while they duck, and you fuckers you saying about struggling weapons and drugs, hands together for blessings, pretend to be thugs. You the number one dumb public enemy, son. Always mention the haters, pretend to be loved, and it's played out and made out to be another aimless bout. This day turned out to be another birthday. If it's all for the clout, we don't think back about why we do it for love in the first place. Yeah. I've been on my shit like Barry Dip. Why we do it for love in the first place? I've been on my shit like, well, y'all couldn't compete, you wouldn't defeat the man. The harder the beat, the harder the speaker slams. Yeah, I get it, I've been in it for a long time, fine-tuning the bars and making the songs rhyme. The live crew that we are, together we all might rise above. Do it for the love and we all try. Yeah, we damn well try, but we all might fail. And we know damn well we pretend like we don't. And my records don't sell, I could be the pretender, be GOAT. If I don't, other rappers think less of me. So get the fuck out my face with that energy. Ho, I'm the greatest, it is what I say it is. Shelton, Connecticut, check with the mayor, bitch. I made a tape and I opened for Jadakiss. I hear the bass and the beat and I'm slaying shit. I'm in the place of defeat, but I play to win. I am the opener, open the top of my kratom lid. All of your lyrics are paper thin, so I don't favor it. Isn't this game what you make of it? Isn't this game what you make of it? I've been on my shit like Barry. You can tell by the way I mob and roll deep. White rap, but I don't play God with gold teeth. Charlemagne in the game, I stack the whole sheet. Run away with the fame and jack the whole beat. It's a tragedy, way out the outcome, that's gravity. Diss me on tracks with a song that might flatter me. I got a bitch who got more of a strategy, more of a hoe than a woman, and glad to be. You couldn't keep up and pedal with this. I'ma walk in this bitch like it's 76. Now I'm lost in the vibe with my remedy, bitch. I'ma talk with that jive on my 70s shit. You could tell by the way I use it. No time to talk if we ain't talking music. I'm a walking blueprint. We ain't gotta talk, just move this. You can tell by the way I do shit. They say I shouldn't say shit like this on records because it's public and people are gonna hear it, but I mean, not as many people as you think are gonna hear it, so fuck it. One time I was chillin' at the flop with a bitch. That ain't the moral of the story. The story, it go like this. We got to making love in Rocky's room cause Rocky wasn't home. We watched a couple Rocky movies and that got me in the zone. I'm trying to fuck and condoms don't feel as good as they should, so I said fuck a condom. I'm just trying to get it while I could. We got to fucking and Lord knows it was kinda disgusting. She was a dirty and I tried to leave that part out the discussion, but it's true. She was like a curvy dirty from Derby. She claims she's only 27 but she's definitely 30. It was evident the life she led was hardly even sturdy. I asked if she's on the pill, she act like she ain't even heard me. At the time I was faded off a couple Klonopin. I busted in that place that you should only bust if you want a kid, but I'm Cabo, half retard, half genius. And things got so bizarre, so egregious. And even if nobody found out this went down, this was not the finest moment for me and I was not proud. About a week later she called me and asked me if I'm around. She said, I got some shit to tell you, make sure that you sitting down. And I fucked up. The goddamn bitch is pregnant. I'm so fucked. The goddamn bitch is pregnant. And I fucked up. The goddamn bitch is pregnant. I'm so fucked. The goddamn bitch is pregnant. I said, you sure that's my kid? Cause dick you get plenty of. I'm only one of many. There's too many dudes you get it from. And I advise you blame it on the one with the most funds. Cause raising a kid at the flop with me would be no fun. I don't even know your postcode. When I said we should get some plan B, I wasn't talking about that place on the post road. I'm talking about that baby preventative. That's the reason they invented it. So you don't get pregnant by some dude who's just trying to get it in. Just like me, I'm white as hell. I hope that baby comes out looking like a young Spike Lee. I asked God if this is my punishment for smashing hoes and leaving like it's killing season. Jesus said it just might be, and that's a shame. Even Jesus trying to fuck with my game. Now this dirty gon' have a kid that might wind up with my name. And it's a blessing, but it's steady putting stress in my brain. I'm young at heart but growing older, learning lessons in vain. And I fucked up. The goddamn bitch is pregnant. I'm so fucked. The goddamn bitch is pregnant. And I fucked up. The goddamn bitch is pregnant. I'm so fucked. The goddamn bitch is pregnant.
Wait, Kevin. So what you're telling me is you got a kid?
What? Oh no, she actually made that whole thing up for attention. Something disturbed white women do, I guess. But that is how I reacted. I was thinking about how I was gonna tell my parents and shit. I got a dirty pregnant, you know. They'd be like, haven't we been through enough with you? Yeah. Hey! I've been waiting to do some shit like this as long as I've been doing this. They said I should really snap on something if this is something I'm trying to claim that I do. So if I'm gonna really snap, I gotta get a few dudes who always snap on verses. Not just rappers, the true snap artists. Follow my lead, we're gonna start it off like this. For the guys who only ever snap on verses, let's kick it off right. Check it out, BDB is not just for E-Rock. I put that on God when I hear the beat drop. I link with the squad and we stacking the Britons. We still in the flop, but we're not in this bitches. The crib in a mess, I ain't washing the dishes. What's worse is I've been getting top in the kitchen. I'm still that lit and it's asinine. Your boy physically fit to be mad with rhymes. It's a flick of the wrist and that ass is mine. I've been this off the shit since Taz arrived. I've been this out of line since I linked with the crew. And that's history now like a clip in the booth. I'm on this with the truth that I'm here for the ages. I'm saying the truth when appearing on stages. The plays and the views don't appear with a statement. It's basically news for the block and the pavement. I made this track to spit the hot facts. We back to back, flip on the track and I'm at this. Get a bad bitch in the crib, if she fuck with the kid, then she flip on her back on the mattress. Yo, tell the boys we got a heater. I'm often conflicted with Piff and the Reefer. I'm off in this bitch with a bit for the Reaper. This track been a smash, that's a rap for the tweakers.
Bring that young boy with that heat in, finna slide through when I'm creeping. Yo, main bitch, she been peeping. When I rock with, come atop this, I'm obnoxious with these flows. I got a phone full of these hoes, never hit them back, no I never lack. Got a blunt full of endo. I put that ball up and I call game with that step back. And this long range was new school and then times change. Bring the bars back and you can't blame, cause they need a track with substance. Aside from all of that stunting in that black van like I'm Batman. Got a fat plan to bring justice. I came with the bars, the youngest, they copy the stars. And hoping it's bringing them far, you know that it's not. Concocting and mixing the pot of lyrics and shit that is hot. I'm doing my thing and bringing the money to sing. While still putting bling in the ring. I'm changing the game, a youngin' that came with the flame. I'm getting the dollar like Dame, I put him to shame. We hearing you speak on my name, we putting a hole in your brain.
Hold up. 3 brothers, yeah, we finna be famous. Same mother, man, this shit is contagious. Snap on the tracks, my flow is outrageous. I'm not gonna stop till they know what my name is. Youngest brother, yeah, you know I'm the latest. Now pick me a verse, tell me who is the greatest. Better choose me, cause I put in that work. Kevin better go and take off your shirt. That's the only way you coming in first. Mark right and Nanny finna murk. Keep on rapping till I'm in the dirt. Taking all the money from the clerk. Rapping BDB just like I'm Kirk. You can come and see me on the first. Youngest of 3, I was born on the 3rd. Savo, bitch, I hope that you heard.
Flizz up, roll call. Anybody up? Anybody awake?
And for I'm currently at the flop. We have blunts rolled up and biddies ready to fuck.
Watching a movie, over. Suck my dick from the back, over.
Sorry, Sean, can you come again? Over.
I believe he said, suck him from the back, over.
Suck what from the back and from the back of what? Over.
Oh, what's the word? Who's trying to smoke a blunt?
Really down to smoke a blunt, over.
Alexi, Sean John Gotti's down to smoke a blunt in Bridgeport. Did you copy that?
That's a big 10-4, Kevin Wavo Savo. Over.
10-4, Roger. I'm at the crib, 45 New Street, over.
10-2-845. If you could pick me up at 120 Camp Street, that would be dashing.
Roger 7829. Nicky G did leave his Jack Daniels here, and I have been drinking it.
10-4, skiddly diddly, 2058. Nicky G's beat on some Jack.
Rocky, I swear to God, if you actually have him smacking you.
Gotti lives with his mom. I don't know if we could all just pull up to his mom's crib. Is there a spot that you're gonna hang in and smoke a blunt in Bridgeport at this time that's not dangerous? Because the last plug we had out there got shot and killed, over.
10-4, we do have a place to smoke right in my backyard, over.
Why are you just drinking by yourself, you lonely fuck? You owe me money now.
Roger that, 754. You fucked up.
Making my way to the first drop point, over. Could you confirm the second pickup at my cribbo? Second pickup is confirmed, but it's gonna cost you about $3.50 plus shipping and handling. 6-4-10-22, are you trying to front me $3.25? That is a negatory, only have about a head stash left, over.
10-4, I'm dressed and ready to go.
How many people is this pulling up to smoke a blunt and spark, over?
So far, that is 3 objectives. Would you like to be the 4th? Over.
Preferably the first drop point is cooler than the second drop point. You know, even though the second drop point might be a little bit taller, but the first drop point can rap better and do a lot of things better than the second drop point.
Hey, I copy that. It's not exactly that I want to be the last objective. I'm just trying to see what the word is on my end over here. I'm over here with Theo, Milford bound, over.
Alright, can everyone stop using cop codes, because all you guys do is talk about how you hate the ops.
Now I said I've been lit. Now I said I've been lit. Now I said I've been lit.
Get this hoe in the car, we could go on a trip. We could go on a trip. Get a bitch in my vehicle, never been registered. She a white bitch, her friends call her Jennifer. She the finest and I got the itis. The lights and the vibe in my ride when she driving it. Riding that dick, that's what she mostly known for. The block call her Jenny and Jenny a known whore. She got a booty, I'm spanking until it turned red. She can ride on my Johnson, but I prefer her head.
Oh no, babe, the ops are pulling up on us.
That's cause you drive like a fucking asshole, Jenny. Give me to pull over to the side of the fucking...
What do you want me to do?
Just pull over, cause they're coming.
10-4, stand by dispatch. I got some big titty bitch in the driver's seat. Appears to be giving the passenger a hand job. Alder.
Now the ops have arrived and they stopping my ride. I told Jenny to park on the curb by the side. Then an op with an attitude came to the window. I pulled out my license and said what it is, ho.
Sir, you were speeding?
Well, that was my bitch.
Well, I caught your bitch speeding.
Well, ain't that some shit?
Is there dope in the vehicle?
Yeah, cause we litty.
If you don't arrest us, I'll show you my titties.
How about a blowjob?
Yo, ain't that illegal?
Have it your way, buddy. Step out the vehicle.
Oh shit, he ain't playing.
So I have to give him some top?
Sweetie, that's what he's saying. So Jenny gave top to the op at the spot where he pulled us over. We were close to the lot. Comatose and blowing smoke at the op while I'm watching my bitch dropping top on his cock. He gave us a warning right after he busted. I'm looking at Jenny like that was disgusting. I'm bugging but happy that we ain't in jail, and that's why I love Jenny. Her top never fails.
Alright, we're all set, guys. Have a good night. Just please watch your speeding and stop at the light. You won't get a ticket, at least not tonight. And by the way, Jenny, that top was alright. 10-4, stand by dispatch. Nothing to worry about here. Just a couple law-abiding citizens. Over. Oh my god. My dick is kinda itchy. Oh shit, I gotta go home and wash my dick.
Now I said I've been lit!
Set nuts on the track.
I had a moment recently. Shift through emotions for growth, don't know what it means to me. My mind's spinning like a record and it's wrecking me. I had a moment recently.
And I can't get a hold of my emotions, yo, they highly potent. Won't help much to pour out the booze, I left my mind to soak in. Ativan and Klonopin help me to nod a bit. I can escape my obsessive thoughts as long as I'm out of it. And dreams been bleeding into reality all too often lately. That's probably a side effect of medicine doctors gave me. Feel like I missed a greater message. I've been writing a diss track instead of writing down resentments. I've been looking for someone or something to blame for my pain, then get over it later. Spaz on a bitch just to think that wasn't sober behavior. Passionate shit can be passive, let it go with a chaser. Hacked upon emotion, the motive solely provoking anger. I tell my story in the booth, not in a meeting. Even though the brotherhood say I should when I get to fiending. And even though I could chalk it up to my broken focus, I blame every impulsive action I've had on unsober moments.
I had a moment recently. Shift through emotions for growth, don't know what it means to me. My mind's spinning like a record and it's wrecking me. I had a moment recently.
And at times I feel like I'm some sort of imposter. I called that girl I used to use over instead of calling up my sponsor. Act on emotion once again and learn my lesson. So I'm deemed to vivid dreams of my demons tweaking off Lexapro. A youngin' on a train, a lonely soul on a Greyhound. It's like I see a man on his way who can't find his way round. Been one too many places to date to not know my place now. Still tripping over words on the verge of a nervous breakdown. A step in the right direction send me 2 steps back. Another step forward, that's step work, an improved setback. Another benzo, observing how my mood gets better. Disappointed by how I'm so easily moved off center. Define my strategies, it had to be damaging my security. Too hurt and imperfect to be certain, nothing's for certain G. And history with love ain't as good as my current closing rate when going to extremes and forever changing my sober date.
I had a moment recently. Shift through emotions for growth, don't know what it means to me. My mind's spinning like a record and it's wrecking me. I had a moment recently.
Do you have a phone?
No, I ain't got no phone. I had to pull, because people calling all the time, and who needs the aggravation, right? Interruptions.
Bello on the beat.
Today I left my phone at the house. Didn't need a direct message to slide on somebody's spouse. Instead of scrolling through my feed seeing booties on Instagram, I'm seeing booties at the beach right in front of me in the sand. And I ain't one for cold approaches, but the weather was perfect. Instead of living through a screen, now I live with more of a purpose. Conversation feels a little bit better spoken in person. I don't look at how it's worded in text from behind a curtain. Didn't need to keep it charged cause I was charged up all day. Wasn't looking at your statuses, the shit that you all say. Didn't Snapchat a damn thing for nobody to see. I enjoyed the moment, nobody needs to know it but me. I pulled up on a couple friends without calling them on the way. And I don't need a GPS because I know where they stay. Playing with titties in person beats the hell out of sharing memes about sex you probably ain't getting. Makes you feel like a fiend. I'm on the scene instead of looking at how other people live. Looking at pictures online of places where other people been. Cause if you compare how you're living to what other people did, then you're only flexing when you try to say fuck what people think. And we're all insecure and depressed and bitter, and none of us look as perfect as our profile picture. But I let go of all that worry, all my burdens and doubt. Cause today I dipped out the crib and left my phone in the house. It's something to think about. You'll call me corny for saying it, but it's true, we got a problem. Today I left my phone at the house. Hit up a party without taking party pictures for clout. Where I am at all times, you ain't fully aware. And I don't have to document it just to say I was there. Asking to get a girl's Instagram isn't the plan, cause that's a follow and I'm not looking to join no woman's fan club. I got a story you ain't seen on my snap, a lesson for me more or less than what I leave on a track. You ever leave the house and have your phone die when you're out, and suddenly that's a moment you're not feeling as good about. Can't even check a damn text or a meme and the stress hurts. That's cause we're all addicted and we need to do step work. We talk about addiction but in ways we're as conflicted as a person who abuses a substance cause something's missing. We could listen to each other but we're only half present. We won't realize we missed out on our lives till the last second and it's gone.
An alcoholic. What, an alcoholic is someone addicted to alcohol? Yeah. Why is he addicted to alcohol? Because he can't stop drinking it. Yeah. But you can't put your phone down. And if you do, within a few minutes you pick it up again because you're addicted to it. So are you controlling that bit of technology in your hand, or is that controlling you? That's controlling you.
Savo, I'm your only celebrity friend.
Which means you should sign me. So I've been meaning to show Paz what I do when I hit the booth and spit. My generation's been mostly known for repping that stupid shit. Now run it back, cause rap ain't courteous. We're spitting ruthless, kid, the white boy pre-fast and furious, working ludicrous. You new to this? Well check it out. I walk in the spot and I step in the cloud. The rap phenomenon of the century, front and center now. So give me the mic and I'm back in the habit of ripping the cipher to light bit of havoc. Imagine the fight for the right bit of magic. Collab with the rhythm and light up a classic. Casual as one with as much skill as I possess could be. The skills that pay the bills with bars, no fillers in my recipe. Now y'all know who the villains are in rap, you know the tendency, but ain't no one as fresh as me. I might have to extend the beat, yeah, I'm exclusive people, believe it homie, I'm made for this. Y'all say words over beats, then repeat it and think you're Jadakiss. Y'all claim you'll throw the hands over Instagram like you're dangerous. I never heard so many dudes brag who ain't getting paid for shit. It's different than it used to be, yeah, that's putting it loosely. G, this golden era flow got you fiending for one as smooth as me. And usually this the kind of stuff we bump and shout and see the neighbors down the block even call the ops cause they felt the beat. Y'all feel it, then it's bumping, now that's evenly balanced. The Puerto Rican Italian leaking with talent, he's still about it. Keep it bouncing till it's over, or the fat bitch say so. Something went down in the hood while I wasn't around and they figured it might have been Savo. See, Paz raised me on rap, so let's start it proper. I'll turn every broad work in the night shift into car hoppers. If she say no, I'm not having it, then that's the way it had to be. But when it comes to women, I specialize in the anatomy. Excuse me, miss, oh shit, should I go harder? Cause ladies shout my name cause I'm sweet like sugar water. Honda Square there, you know my style's pretty lucid. In the flow I flow so cold, yo bro, it's exclusive. I'm a a man against the world and the odds don't lie. I got my back against the ground, eyes facing the sky. I'll only call you if success hits, then success hits. So I'm crossing the pity party, Bacardi Gold off my checklist. Yo, I'll make the microphone vibrate. I wrote you a banger, might even put your voice on it for old time's sake.
Humiliating.
Yeah, I figured you'd lighten up. I got a story for the safe without igniting the blunt. So I was just a dumb kid, right? Hardly any insight. Raised in a home of addicts, wreaking havoc, starting fist fights. So school became my interest since I gained some social status. So I made a couple friends, that's the extent of my scholastics. I'm the punk who skips class, turns in his homework late, fantasizing about bitches. Shit, I make the homework wait. See, I was never very proper. I'm a fool who's very awkward, and there's something cool about the school secretary's daughter. Though I was just a kid, I'm still a rebel at heart. We're kinda similar, but that's the shit that sets us apart. She gets good grades, I might have passed one of my classes. Could have gotten an A, but I was busy staring at asses. I daydreamed movie scenes in class and wrote tunes. And in-school suspension might as well have been my homeroom. Fuck school, the only reason I really went is to see her. Not for the beef between me and every one of my teachers. Yo, I think she likes me, but my strategy was weak at the time, and my feelings for Abby got Addy freaking tweaking inside. See, I remember little things, think a similar riddle dig. I saw the bigger picture, that's bigger than Andrew Biddle Big. I think this girl matches my pace, she's all I think about. Too bad I can't express what I'm feeling, I'm always bitching out. And at the time I'd give anything for a simple bit of clout. Yo, growing up is torture, I'm forced to endorse a bitter route. So I'm trying to be more than friends, but friends is all we is. We dated for a day or two in school and then called it a quits. I'm still obsessive though, obsessed with her essence. I second guess it though, that's back before I learned about Decatessin and Lexapro. That Adderall was wearing me thin, giving me abs and veins. A passive gaze that's conveyed through giving up passing grades. And now my only fantasy was fighting Mr. Lip and putting Thomas Boshears' fucking head in a vice grip. Life stinks, that's before I knew a lot of things. A class clown in love with a girl who's over obsessed with accomplishment. That's opposite, and this wasn't no Paula Abdul jam. If opposites attract, I ain't attracted to school, fam. A step with my endeavor left me off with being clever for lack of a constant bout between Kevin and Kevin Weber in the principal's office, talking shit and making my mom cry. They pinned me for a villain, but really, I was a calm guy. And God tried to help me level up, but what was done is what it was. The assumption that I'm the fucking devil, bruh. The known fuck up, uppercutting the system. Conditioned myself to be the kid who would always slip up. Prioritizing socializing with homies and chasing girls I wouldn't have known when to do it, even if we did fuck. A bit stuck when you can't make way from bullshitting all year. I went and failed 8th grade, and now she's moving on without me. Attitude that made her doubt me. Now I guess I'll take improvement in twos in Cabarrus County. God, I hate the South, but I love the girl who made it bearable. Everything else about it was honestly fucking terrible. And growing up sucked like dubious dumb sluts in a movie about young love and a dude in his punk strut. Like, fuck. Whew, that was a fucking mouthful. And all that shit actually happened. I would never be a kid again if you fucking paid me to go do it again.
Now watch me walk up on this beat like Sly Cooper on the creep. The mic abuser in the streets, the atmospheric bass in my tone. Don't interfere, I'm in the place, that means I'm basically home.
Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you.
Now my reconnaissance photos do not deceive the eye. I come complete with the team in the ride. You thought it was a crew, there's only 3 inside. And I reside among the shadows where the tweakers hide. You might only see me at night, but that don't mean I'm sleep deprived. My only thought is let this lead to crime. Just because you roll with 4 homies, that don't make you like the fiendish 5. You're stealing fortunes in these streets without a reason why. And soon as you leave your crib unattended, I'ma sneak inside. And my bitch don't understand my line of work. She got a job to do, I guess the job I gotta do is worse. But I believe that there's a thief inside us all. And when you're sleeping with a cop, I call that beating down the law. I hit it raw and hit the block again. The fellas hit my line, that's when my job begins. A man on a mission with precision, nobody's stopping him. I seen the world from elevated views, and it might be too late to choose. If they fire a shot, I put my cane to use.
Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get.
Yo, I tiptoe
toe among those who secure the property. I'm known to swipe a key and then beat it. I get to stomping feet. The legacy has been written, hidden phenomenon. Who else you know that's hitting up bitches on his binocucom? Premeditated, I'm waiting to tell my target. For my pops who got me started before he dearly departed. So bring it to my door. We live and we die for a lethal message for every individual crime lord. Fuck the system. To keep my name alive became a mission. A federal outlaw who will never be caught slipping. Dripping with the skill to take over your jurisdiction. We always escape jakes, we always avoid prison. I'm a misfit. Only fam I need is my brothers. We're known for ripping off the masters and leaving them in the gutter. I'm a sneak attack away from sneaking off with your shit. I hit a flip across the rooftop and I'm topping your bitch. Court dates and drunken reasons to spaz. Broken home scenarios vary, though we love what we have. All perfectly imbalanced. Balance in love and violence. Being watched by the ops as kids for lack of parental guidance. A sense of belonging never been found in a destination, but in the presence of those who you share a bond with, embrace it. Those who didn't have what they should have had in life understand me. Water thickens the blood until there ain't no lack of a family. I don't know why I feel like writing so often lately. Impatiently jotting shit. I guess I've had a million more moments lately to stop and think. If God exists, he knew I might not have made it without a team. Without inspiration, revelations, vacant without a dream. And now it seems more often than a virtue. I wound up having so many more brothers than my mother ever gave birth to. And we've lived a life some only read about or see in movies. Coming to pages of genre, we got it poppin' on New Street. And every single soul in this pack of derelict misfits are truly unique people, each inherently gifted. I visualize myself without a brotherhood and wonder, could I have ever had stories? The stories might have been not as good. Been chased by every yacht, evicted from every spot, conflicted by how we live doing different shit at the flop. And if I never reach fame, forever destined to suffer. We might never have wealth, but we won't never not have each other. Tragedy in life, a piece of how the story's told. I look up at the sky hoping somehow Lisa and Lori know we're watching out for their boys, blocking out all the noise of this world that'll make us hurt and not acknowledge our voice. And the choices we made are questionable. A deck of new lessons unfold, the intellectual yet too reckless set of expendables. Wildlife in a centerfold, the center of attention. Ho, I'm never not counting blessings, indebted to our stressing folks. Yeah, we put them through some shit. The nuisance true of this crew of kids, the truant on the move, yelling deuces, cruising without a grip. I think we've come to learn a bit through all the years, all the emotion, all the actions, laughing through all the tears. That's growing up, raising hell, trying to find your way through. Like only God can judge me enough with the stunted paid dues. I live my life in episode segments led by a stage crew. This one's for everyone who was there through the years to save you.
I knew you would say that. I knew you would be
positive,
like, I
because
respect
the
the
hustle.
hustle. How you dissing it?
She always claims she ain't a hoe, but sweetie, tell me what a hoe do. She always claims she ain't a hoe, but sweetie, tell me what a hoe do.
What they do?
She always claims she ain't a hoe, but sweetie, tell me what a hoe do. What a hoe do? Well, what they do, here's what they might do. Well, you suck dick, sell bud, and babysit for cheese. I heard you let him titty fuck, so you ain't the one on your knees. She laid back, real submissive, secretly on a mission. Little do the dudes who hit it know that's how she makes a living. Still she claims she ain't a hoe, cause no one from the hood hit it. But we also kinda broke, so that wouldn't be good business. I reminisce about a time when money didn't mean shit. Now a dick attached to a bank account is your weakness. Sweetie, where'd your worth go? Cause blowing a man then babysitting his kids is an illegitimate workflow. So having money without ambition, the hustle becomes addictive. Now what's the definition of a dumb hoe? The dictionary be descriptive and true. The definition paint a picture, I'm envisioning you. It says a girl who wants a Porsche without credit and cash, gets with a dork or gives her the money, makes the benefit last. I'm just saying, baby, you point a lot of fingers at other women, talking out of your ass when the dude who pays all your bills ain't in it. And that's a motherfucking bar. I bust my motherfucking ass. I didn't fuck to get a car. I got news for you, that's a hoe. You wanna tell me what a hoe do? Tell me what's the net worth of a dick that got you eating good. Whole Foods. I wrote a jam with a plan to show you the cold truth. Since you wanna talk mad shit, I'll step in the role too. Like two can play at that game, but one play with the wordplay of a local goat. The rest be standing in the herd's way. She always claims she ain't a hoe, but sweetie, tell me what a hoe do. What a hoe do? She always claims she ain't a hoe, but sweetie, tell me what a hoe do. What a hoe do?
Got it.
Now, yo, my boy, now, let me tell you, nah, don't cut it, don't cut it.
Hey yo, let me fuck hoes, man. I'ma tell you, I don't care about what they do, I wanna know what they do for me. So I said, yo, yeah, yo, my dick got some bitches bugging. Got some chickens jumping, yo, what other bitches frontin'. Since a youngin', my dick loving, sucking, and the beef fucking. Type of dick pleasure, get your ass free dunking. Then when I decide to ride and slide with a chick, got that type of dick that got me driving her whip. I'm like, cool, know I'm smooth just like the groove. Type of blazing dick slang, got things making me some food. Insane, ill, and that's how I'm feeling. They cooking food for me, but they ain't cooking for their children. Got me with the softy and I can't get them off me. Now I'm dipping out the back door while they make me coffee. Got that straight drop to their knees. No please, gotta give a squeeze every time I leave. Best believe breeze through with ease. Swerving birds that's concerned and hurting the dick burning like them trees. Yo, at first these women seem top notch. Proceed to move up in the league to be top dots. First they do a lot for the cash on the spot. Now they stressing the text of your ass non-stop. First they got respect, said they don't do the neck. Then it's exceptionable, like what the heck. They daunting when starting walking right to the next. Trying to get with it but won't start talking about they ex. I gave you the scoop like the cream with the ice. What I mean is a bit extreme, I clean the seam this nice. Don't sweat if you don't get it, what I mean just check. Just crazy on Swayze with the G-A-M-E. Not too funny unless we start to tap the Henny. Then we steady bustin' like an automatic semi. Nasty bitches all up in my pocket trying to grab my teddy. Nasty bitches acting sassy like Freddy.
She always claims she ain't a hoe, but sweetie, tell me what a hoe do. She always claims she ain't a hoe, but sweetie, tell me what a hoe do. What they do?
What they do?
She always claims she ain't a hoe, well sweetie, this is how a hoe do. Use a hoe, that's how you do. I get on the microphone, I'm down to bring it through, but use a hoe.
Hoe?